Armed with cameras and cell phones, they waited most of the day for that magic moment when Lindsey Lohan would walk into view. Paparazzi and local media converged on LAX on Saturday, expecting the tabloid starlet to arrive on a flight from Europe. A judge in Beverly Hills ordered Lindsey Lohan to be in court Monday morning. And on Friday, she was spotted in France, then in London, so the paparazzi knew she would be flying into LAX during the weekend. By Saturday afternoon, the word was out. She was on a British Airways jet landing at LAX shortly after 7 p.m. Passengers streaming out of customs seemed curious about the number of lenses pointed at them. The photogs waited, and still no sign of Lohan.
Better luck on the paps down that way.
Then a couple of men, looking like bodyguards, stood watch by double glass doors, so most of the paparazzi moved to that location. It seemed like this would be the place to get the shot.
Why are you lying? It's right there.
At any minute now, Lindsey Lohan was expected to walk out. One cameraman brought his own stepladder to get a better shot. Another photographer had a contraption that looked like a giraffe camera. Crowded together, jockeying for the best angle, the paparazzi were ready for action. Then, all of a sudden, someone said, "She's outside." There was a mad dash as the urban assault crew ran toward the street to get their shot. It was a false alarm, so they all ran back to stand guard by the glass doors.
Anything?
Some passengers with nothing better to do joined in. An older couple walked through the glass doors, pushing their luggage. The waiting continued. Many seemed worried. Too much time had passed. Then the photogs heard the worst of news, as reporter-producer Dawn Page explains.
Well, the paparazzi and the local media waited inside, and outside the Bradley terminal, guess what? Lohan pulled a fast one on us, and only 2 lucky photogs got the shot.
Yeah, he got her.
So tell me.
She came out the top, right?
Where'd you get her?
I got her upstairs right now. She came out of the 2nd floor. She looked as you can see, that's her emotion saved. So she gets out.
Did she talk to you? Did she smile to you?
Oh, she did no expression, just a lot of concern to get in the car.
How was physically? How was she?
Physically, she looked healthy enough to get in that car quickly, so she's doing okay.
Was she disguised? Was she wearing sunglasses?
Yeah, she had some good rest on that plane ride, Lord knows she had a couple of plane rides, so God bless her.
One photographer snapped still shots of Lindsey Lohan. Another paparazzo got video. How did she manage to escape the rest of the mob? Well, after going through customs at the Bradley, Lindsey Lohan took a connecting tunnel to Terminal 4 and came out in the upstairs departure section where she was escorted into her black SUV. Later we learned that her suitcases were wheeled right through the double glass doors past the paparazzi, and they didn't have a clue. At the end of the day, we learned from an airport employee that the paparazzi were told to go to Terminal 4 while Lindsey was still in the tunnel. The only problem is that the tip came in Spanish, and apparently none of the photographers understood they were getting a golden nugget of information.
The paparazzi were in disbelief. Local media reporters appeared disappointed. Some kept looking for any angle to the story. One paparazzo had a picture of the picture, so the news media photogs trained their lenses on his small digital camera. A young man who said he was on the plane with Lindsey became the center of attention.
With Lindsey Lohan, was she in first class?
Yeah, she got to get on first. She was on the plane first. Every special treatment and stuff,
How was she? How did she look?
She kind of looked like Michael Jackson. She had the whole suit on and the hat and sunglasses.
Did you say anything to her?
People were taking pictures, but nobody said anything really.
It appears as though this was a carefully orchestrated escape by Lohan from LAX. Undoubtedly, the few photos and seconds of video of Lohan were probably worth a lot more than if everyone had snapped pictures of Lindsey leaving the airport.